What's going on, gamers? It's Dreamkillas representing MaddenMastermind. Wanted to bring you guys some more MUT content, man. We're going to try something that iMaverick's already doing, but he gave me permission, man. Some people have been asking. We're going to try to make it, maybe call it The Block is Hot. I don't even know what he's calling it. Probably just the Auction Block series. But I'm going to try to help you guys make some coins, man. That's going to be what we're out here to do. Hopefully the screen is split right now. If my editing skills work out the way they're both visible, what I'm going to do is have MUT head up. I'm going to have my picture looking so pretty. And then we're going to have the auction block, or what's going on in the auction browser up. So right now, let's just jump into it real quick. But one way you guys can make some coins, man, do the gauntlet challenge, the solo challenge. There's 191,000 coins to be made. You get like several packs of cards with it as well. I actually pulled a Rebus out of it. So if you guys are just starting, man, take the time it takes to go through that, man. And you guys should be able to come off with some good players. It's definitely a buyer's market, so you can literally buy a whole squad probably within a week or so. That's a really, really decent team, man. Elites aren't going for much right now because of all the packs they've been doing, so that's definitely something to check out. Now, real quick, I wanted to show you guys something here. So if you take a look over on the MUT head side of this thing, what I did here is I sorted by silver cards. Now, because of positional sets, okay, you can actually sort on MUT head. So you go to silver, and then whenever the players came up, I actually sorted by price. So I went from highest to lowest, right? Because a lot of people have silver players, but as their team gets better and better, they start benching these guys, they quick sell them, they don't know what they're doing. So now, let's take a look. So you got Larry Foote, you got this fullback from Baltimore, I can't even pronounce his name, Chris Presley, who I actually pulled out of a pack and sold for like 42,000 coins, which is often a lot more than a lot of the elites. Keep scrolling down and you come up to like Quentin Gross, who's actually up on the screen. Now, when I went to set up for this, I would have bought this card, but you see how it sold for 250 coins? If you look here, the average price is 21,000. So whoever bought that, there's a good chance if we go back into it, is literally selling it back for 21,000 coins or more. I mean, if he was smart, he would put it for 28,750, right? And somebody that needs to complete the set would come right back and buy that. That dude just made 25,000 coins, boom, in a snap of a finger. Somebody with barely any coins could do that, right? Sometimes you will have to sit on these cards, but use it as a premise, man. That's a big player move right there that guy's making, and that's something that I was looking to do. Literally, I went to go click on it. I kept hitting Groves. I had to click over and just couldn't get to it in time. So unfortunately, man, that was my loss, but that's his gain. So maybe he needed the card for a set, but more than likely he was, and I've seen it plenty of times, man. I actually scooped a couple up. I'm going to show you guys here in a second. But see, now look, there's only 3 left on the block. There's a couple guys, example, if you got Larry Foote, I don't even think there's one of him up available. And some of these guys, they don't know, so they're just trying to get some coins together. Look, there's one Larry Foote. He's setting the market right now, so 69,000 there. We'll type in another guy. What the heck's this dude's name? Justic. See, there's not even one of him. The fullback, if you got one of him, put him up. You can pretty much control the market. But now a lot of these guys, I'm sure some other people are onto this, no doubt. But Massey, I mean, you could literally go through the first page and probably find some steals on here, possibly. Now, again, this could be time consuming, but for me, it can be fun. You know what I mean? It's something, late at night if I don't have much going on. Look, Florence, 25,000, only one available. So somebody that's needing these cards, they're literally going to be going back and forth trying to, find a deal. People are out there flipping cards. That's one that's non-losing proposition. Look, this guy's going for 110,000. Not that he's going to sell for that, but you can't beat it. And look, I mean, there's more McFadden 95s on the market right now than him. So more supply, middle, load and demand, the price is going to fall. This is Allen. This isn't the right one. We're looking for the left guard. Let's see here. Left guard, where you at? No, I didn't know this guy's full name. Wait, we're looking for the guy from the Chiefs. All right, yeah, see? Then you get down to this guy, and he's selling for a bunch. Let me see if we could get somebody else. Man, that one would have been a steal to get. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't always happen like that. I'm going to try to keep these videos. You guys let me know. We can make them as long, as short as you want. Moats, nothing there. So, unfortunately, we missed our opportunity to grow. So that would have been the come up for today. You do that once or twice a day, possibly, and you could really come up off of that. I spelled the dude's name wrong. You got to be quick, man. You literally sort of got to know your prices, and that's why it's nice to have MUT head up on the screen. Look, and again, we missed that card, unfortunately. But let's go real quick to a couple ones that I have done where we actually came up. I wanted to show you guys here. Now the markets do change, so I don't know the best times to buy and sell. It's literally every time I'll just come on the auction block, I'll search these ones real quick and see. But I bought a Jerry Rice the other day for $434. Sold it for $574. I did the same thing with a DeMarco Murray. Bought him for $491, a 91 version, and sold that sucker for $618. So off those two cards, I came up 143,000 coins net. So that's after paying the tax. But you can see here, there's going to be 2 expiring in the next hour, right? So unless these guys repost, that's when I'm going to post mine, and I'll post it up there for $534, right? $534, $750. And I'll hope to come up, you know, I'll probably profit like 30,000 coins off that. Not crazy, but I'm not going to complain. You know what I mean? You just got to time it right. Like sometimes at night, there's a bunch of cards up. So, you know, normally I'll post some before I go to sleep at night, put it on like a 12-hour auction. If you guys work in the morning and stuff like that, just post it and, you know, just hope that, you know, you're the lowest priced person out there. You can see the Murrays are pretty rare, probably because the 94, but I actually scooped one of these again for $480. So check your players, man. You never know what you can do with that. Again, go through, let me show you guys here again real quick. You can go to your solo challenges, get your coins up so you can start flipping your players. You know, I did that one again, pulled the Revis out. There's so many solo challenges, and I'm not real familiar with the whole process because I've only done that one, but it's definitely a good way to make some coins, man. So that'll help you get to start flipping. Now, anyways, let's just show you on my bids, right? Now, unfortunately, look, this True Blood sold for 900 coins, and I was in a game, so I couldn't buy him, unfortunately. And that was my loss again. I really missed out on that Quentin Groves. I would have loved to have done that for an example in the video. But now look, you can see I sold 2 Starkses, right? One for $13,750 and one for $15,250. I bought one of those for $5,100, okay? So I came up off of that. You can see here, I got 2 Jameses up. We'll check him real quick. And I still got a True Blood on there. But that one guy, literally, he repositioned the market and he did his thing right there. So good stuff for him. I bought a Jason Vaughn. Unfortunately, it's not showing in this anymore. That I bought for $1,200 and resold for $41. So that's not a huge come up. But now this Mike James guy, right? I got him up for $13,250. I bought that card for $300. So let's just real quick, we'll go back to the auction house. And what I normally do, let me show you guys this real quick before we go to that. Because the silvers are worth a decent penny, the best thing to do here is go to your item binder. Again, hopefully this isn't boring, man. This is exciting for me anyway. But you go to your silvers, right? Just for the time being. You can check your golds. Bronzes aren't really worth much. You guys let me know down in the comment section if there's anything you've noticed that has been worth any coins, because I haven't really seen it as far as the bronzes goes. A couple guys, but I'm about to just quick sell them all. So we'll see though. So I got the Jameses, and then I pretty much went through all my best players there. We'll check a few of these guys here in just a moment, just to double check things. But that's the premise there. If you got anything from like the 73s, wherever silver starts, down to like 69, I think that's where the first page ends on Muthead. Let's scroll down a little bit. You can see these guys on the first page are 70s, second page 70s. So you want those 73s, 167 mixed in there. But I mean 69, yeah, so definitely check your cards, man. If you got some of those players and then you do your research, you can definitely come up on some coins. Like I said, a lot of them going for more than even elite players. So if you have one of those dudes, man, you can literally start a team with that type of stuff. But anyways, go to your silvers, just go from overall, sort by overall, and just go down through them. Type them in real quick. I mean, you can literally go through a bunch of players. We'll do that here in just a second. We'll check a few. I don't want to drag the video on. We'll see what kind of feedback we get from tonight. And then we'll go back to it. And you can do the same thing with your elites, your golds. Again, bronze is probably not worth much. I might need your guys' help on that one. You let me know who's worth what, and we'll check that out. But now let me go over to the marketplace real quick. We're gonna go over auctions and trades. All right, go back to the auction house here. Now, we're gonna sort by quality 70 to 79, just because it makes it quicker for me. All right, and this is a good little way. I mean, a lot of the times you can make some coins real quick. Now you saw I sold those Starkses, right? Came up maybe whatever 15,000 coins off that. Now look at the market. You know, there's only 3 available. Now that Mike James actually isn't going for as much. Let me check that True Blood. So that guy bought that one for 900 coins, right? What's he selling for? All right, so somebody's got him up for 6,000. You know, this one's kind of, let me go sort by overall. So there's not a lot of spread there. I mean, you could probably make 1,000 coins off of that if people quit posting them, but look, I mean, there's 10 of these available. So I wouldn't say it's as rare. Like that Groves, obviously very rare, right? The Presley, I've seen more and more come up when I've posted mine and sold for like 42,000. There wasn't many available. But look, this guy probably, here, let's check and see here. Yeah, see, he bought that for $250, now he's reselling it. So that dude's about to come up on some coins. Now the mistake he made is posting it for the same exact price. He might be taking the fact that this guy's is expiring in an hour, but I would have posted it for, you know, $250 less. I mean, if somebody's searching for that one specific card, why not make the guy have no qualms about it and just buy his card? Let me go down to Mike James real quick, who again, we scooped up for the low. Alright, so Mike James. Hopefully this isn't boring. Again, like I said, if you guys are enjoying it, definitely like, comment, give me some constructive criticism here. Hopefully it's not too distracting with all these different screens up. Mike James. Alright, so now people got his up for a little bit more. Is this me? No. Is this one me? No. Alright, so I think this is me here. 1350s. Yeah, so some people posted his, but you can see there's 8. When I bought it, there was literally only a few up there. So we'll hang on to that. We'll readjust our price here shortly. Let me check one more time. It can become addicting, man, so you don't want to do that all the time. I'll check it a few times. Like I said, every time I go on the auction block, I'll literally check it just to make sure somebody's not doing something they shouldn't. Just, you know, again, and this guy, very difficult to find. I had several of his gold ones that I still sold for decent, but it wasn't anything like that. Presley, again, you can just go through them and check real quick. The other one's Groves, man. That was a huge come up for that guy. I'm almost jealous. Escobar. You just got to keep going in, man. The quicker your fingers, the faster you can get through this sucker. I've even pulled a couple in the auction. Sometimes I don't like dealing with the auctions because they take forever. They keep resetting the times. Unfortunately, you can't put your highest price there just to, you know, get through it quicker. Now again, now I'm sure there's some people that probably just go back and forth between these because they probably catch a couple of good cards every day. Let me see here. Then, yeah, see. All right, so let's scrap that for the time being. One other thing you guys can do too is I noticed, like, say you're getting messages and stuff on your screen, and you go to your messages, you gotta like take time to do it. It's gotta load the screen. It's gotta do all that, man. And it takes time. And don't be afraid. I've messaged people. I actually got my Des for 201, which has been one of the lowest prices available lately, just by messaging the dude. I was like, dude, will you sell me the Des for 201? He's like, yeah, sure. Look, that guy, 26,000 coins on the Escobar. That one's, that's about going rate on that. So that's not a huge come up there, but he could probably resell that and make 10,000 coins. But look, Des. Alright, so I typed that in wrong. Go over to Des. And there's never a lot of Des that I've been seeing. Well, there's 4. 213 isn't bad, but I got mine for 201, right? And we'll hang on to that because I like the card there. However, I messaged them. So the thing that you can do here, you can actually go onto your Xbox Live account from your internet. So I got 2 screens, so I'm a little bit fortunate there. I can go through it. You can literally go up to the top, site, you know, search your gamer tags here. So boom, let's just say we're looking for S. Gibbs. Shout out to my man, right? And we see him. We can just send him a message through here, man, and it goes a lot faster. That way you can just stay on your stuff here, message, boom, I can message Gibbs. Hey man, will you sell me that card? And look, some people are, he sold, this guy was about to sell me his Jerry Rice for 410 or something. He's not selling, I'll put him up. Yeah, well, this dude's heck no, that's too low. Other offers coming in. So don't get scammed either, man. Some people, if you got a good card, will try to hit you up and say, like, I'm gonna trade you. Know who you're talking to, man. It's not worth taking the risk. Never send your best card before they send you somebody worth value, especially if they're trying to trade like a Vic or something that sounds too good to be true. Normally it is. Use that as a helpful hint. Again, we got 2 more, we got 3 Jerry Rices. So we'll post ours in an hour and see what happens there. Again, we'll search Murray one more time. Hopefully this isn't boring for you guys. Murray. And again, you gotta be quick, man. So if we do see something of value, no, still nothing on the Murrays, man. I'd like to scoop another one up eventually for the squad, but I want to earn it through flipping the cards. So that's it for that. But let me just make sure here. My auctions, my bids. Did I cover everything I wanted to cover? Yeah, look, True Blood. Unfortunately, I lost that Rice, although that wasn't a great price there either. And then the last thing that we'll do real quick before we end this. All right, so let's just go back to 70 to 79. Now, again, I can't promise there's going to be anything of value here, but let's just check real quick We'll go to Muthead. Again, we've sorted for the silvers. And now we got to, oh, I'm sorry. So then again, go back to your item binder. See how this works out. Type. We're going to go over to silvers. Now again, I've went through most of these, so these might not be worth much. But let's just search here, and we'll just type in these names real quick. And if anything comes up, we might turn around and do something with. So Taylor, 1,700 coins, that's not terrible. So eventually we'll go and search the marketplace and just put him at a right price to try to sell him quick. And we got, who else we got? Again, this can be done relatively quick. Harris, you can see he's not worth anything, so that's probably a quick sell. Oren, Berger, something like that. 1,000 coins, so I don't know if he's worth the time to mess with. But Michael, see Michael, 981. Now you're looking obviously for the players that are worth something, and every once in a while you get lucky. Arthur Brown, I mean that's 1,000 right there. So I mean, just going through these, I mean that's 3,000 coins of players I was never gonna touch, right? Bailey. Now we're getting down into the nitty gritty here, where these dudes probably aren't worth too much. That guy's a 70. Again, the higher to low 70s, higher 60s, not bad. All right, this Kovacs guy, he's actually worth, I don't know if you guys can see that on your screen, yeah, 24.62. So now, if that's the only one on the market, I can literally set the price and just hope nobody else posts before I do. Brown, we already searched him. Wilson. So let's see here, 68, 1,700 coins. Now the ones with positional sets seem to be the ones that are worth something. So that's 1,700, possibly. Keep going. And normally I'll do 20 at a time. That way I can go put them on the auction block. That way we probably won't do that. You guys let me know, man. We can do this pretty much every day, or you know, we'll mix it in anyway. Cole's a 1,200 about. So right there, you know, if I'm adding these up right, we got approximately 1,500 coins. Now this one's taken to McMillian. Excuse me on this, McMillian. 1,250, okay. So we're getting some that are worth something here. I mean, again, is that a huge come up? Heck no. We're looking for those big players. We'll check that for another video, man. This one's already going on 20 minutes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me get some feedback down in the comment section, and we'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Or actually, check back at 8. There's a pack opening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.